Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Angela. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Before I get started, I want to go over my disclaimers. If you are in immediate danger, please call 911, or you can reach out to the domestic hotline at 800-799-SAFE, 800-799-7233. And for mental health resources, reach out to NAMI at 800-950-NAMI. 800-950-6264. You can also text at 741741. And for additional resources, reach out to the National Suicide Hotline at 988. You can text or call that number. With that being said, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. So, happy hump day. I hope everybody's week is going pretty good and you're taking care of yourself. And I just want you to know that you are loved and you are protected, And the reason why this is so is because you have taken back your power. You're starting to do the healing, and it's been a long road. So now you're still going through, and I get it. Sometimes you think about this person and how if they had have done this, things could have been better. But don't worry about it, because nothing that's going to happen to you is going to come from their hands, because you're protected by spirit and you're loved by spirit. See, because you recognize that you have a purpose, and your purpose wasn't to be in a relationship trying to make someone do right by you or trying to make someone be good to others. That wasn't your purpose. And now that you realize that you have been protected by the Most High, so continue to understand that your light is shining. People can see it. I'm going to tell you about a story, how things are working out for me. So like I said, most of you know that I suffer a loss. My sister passed the beginning of this year. And so it really kind of brought me in a place to where I felt like I didn't deserve to keep going. My life shouldn't be as happy as it was, because I had lost someone that was very dear to me. So, like I said, if it hadn't been for my children being around for me, I would have still been in the bed somewhere, not able to cope. But I do realize that I couldn't stay in that energy. I had to continue to heal. Now, do I think about her every day and all day? Yes, I do. Does it still hurt? Yes, it hurts very much. Am I still grieving? Yes, but I'm not being swallowed up by the grief. I'm not allowing the grief to keep me in such a dark place, because grief is one of the lowest emotions that a person can have. It takes you through all of the lowest emotion. You blame yourself, you feel hate, you become angry, and then you just go into a shell, and so sometimes you don't accept what has happened. So all of these things you have went through in a relationship or in losing someone, and God has still been by your side. He's never left your side, and He's protecting you, because you recognize that you can't sit in that energy. You have to do the healing. You can't allow someone to come in and rip your heart out, or you can't allow your situation or your circumstances to rip your heart out and you just stay down at the bottom. You have to understand that life is going to happen to you no matter what, but it's your place to not let it take you down. And how you do that is to hold on to God and give God time to show you that things are going to be better, but invest in your healing. And that's what I had to do. I look back over my life and I see that I've been through a lot of stuff, and most of us have. But one thing I've learned from my mother is not to give up, not to, like they say, when life give you lemons, make lemonade. So I've been given a lot of lemons in my lifetime, and I've made a lot of lemonade, and I'm going to continue to do so. So I want you to understand that you're protected in your love, because you're doing the healing. And once you start doing the healing, no one can come in and destroy that. I mean, I'm not saying that. It's just like when you a kid fall and skin their knees. You know, it's a scar there, but the mother is going to take care of it. She's going to clean it, put disinfectant on it, and make sure that she keeps it protected by putting a band-aid on it. And she's gonna tend to it every other day to make sure that it's healing properly, to make sure that it's not infected. So that's the same thing that God is doing for you. And as long as you being proactive by showing up, and as for a kid with this scar, they want someone to take care of it. They want someone to make sure that everything is going to be okay and that it's not going to cause them any more pain. So as long as you're coming around and showing up and making sure that you're listening to God and you're doing the healing and you're not sitting back saying, woe is me, because everything that happens to people happens to everybody, you know. And I can only be thankful that the things that I've went through is not as bad as some of the things that I read. And, you know, God knows exactly how much you can bear. And so he gives it to you in phases and you can bear it. But sometimes people, they don't want to. You know, they give up and they let go and they stay in this dark place. So don't let this relationship that you have gotten out of continue to pull you down because you feel like you're never going to have nothing that's going to be worth loving. You're going to stay in this relationship, or you should have stayed on to this relationship. Keep in mind that you are protected and you are loved. And protected in the sense of God is protecting your mental. He's protecting your space. And he's telling you which way you should go. But you have to be open to hear this, you know. Don't keep beating yourself up about the choices you made or about the things that's happening to you, because life is going to happen to you. So you can't avoid it. You just have to go with the flow, and you have to understand how not to get caught up in being so lost. You know, do the healing. And some say, well, I've been in this relationship for years, you know, and I'm comfortable with it. And did I make the right choice to leave? And yes, you did. No matter how long you've been in this relationship, you've learned a lesson. You're never too old to learn. When you stop learning, as my mother said, is when you're no longer here. So you have a lesson that you've learned, share it with someone, and continue to do the healing. And know that you are loved and you are protected. If you know someone that's going through this, please share this video. If you're going through it, watch it as many times as you can. And I will see you again tomorrow. Thank you for watching.